sight for wonder, the making of a scientist, my friend Richard Dawkins. How are you, sir? Always so great to see you. What do you have there for me? Oh, you always bring me a T-shirt,
I always bring you a T-shirt.
Look at
this
that.
one is our latest one.
What does that one say?
Religion, together we can find the cure.
Oh. Well, you see, now, I read your book. It's a wonderful book, and I felt like I got to know you even better. But I must say, you know, people see something like that. They have an idea that you are kind of militant. And, you know, when I read this book, I thought, you know, first of all, I've never heard you raise your voice. And I think people mistake militancy for clarity. I think you're very clear on what you believe, and they misinterpret it as hostility.
Interesting you should say that. I actually think exactly that, but not with respect to me, but in general, clarity is threatening.
Right.
People can't bear clarity. They want you to weasel around and obscure. And if you're clear, if you stand up and say clearly what you think, what you're saying, then they will think you're being threatening, aggressive, strident, shrill.
Even if you're a shy Oxford professor. And I thought it was fascinating to find out how you became you. Because some of it reminded of me. Because you were, like, religious when you were younger.
Well, we all were, weren't we?
Yeah, I guess they
we
put that chip in our head, yeah. But, I mean, but very religious. I mean, you were, in your Anglican religion, didn't you pray a lot? And
yes, as I said, I was a child, as St. Paul said. When I was a
explains it
child,
all,
I
right,
spake as a child, I understood as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Right. And you, but didn't you say that Elvis reinforced your religiosity?
I discovered that Elvis was religious. How I ever imagined that he wasn't religious, I don't know. Obviously, he would have been religious.
Very religious. He put out like 3 gospel albums.
Right. I worshipped Elvis. And when I discovered he was religious, I thought this was a direct vocation to me. I thought this was calling me to promote, not necessarily the Christian religion, but some kind of religion. And so that phase lasted about a month, I think, and then I finally gave it up.
Well, there was a discovery, I think it was 8 years ago, in the Caucasus Mountains of a skull. This is the kind of thing that must make you just salivate. And there was reports about it this week, because I guess after 8 years, they finally did all their due diligence on this skull.
Yeah.
And it was found in a cave with 5 other skulls. And it was 1.8 million years ago old. And do we have a picture of it? Did we show it? Okay, there he is. And it's the first one that's fully formed, right? We never found a skull that was that complete.
It's the most beautiful skull. And what's interesting about it is that it was found with 4 others. There are 5 such skulls altogether, all in the same place, all the same age, evidently the same species, and yet the variation among them is such that they would have been classified in different species.
That's what I read,
if they'd been found in other parts of the world. It's a victory for the lumpers as opposed to the splitters. You know, biologists have divided to lumpers and splitters. The lumpers are those whenever a new fossil turns up, they put it in an old species. The splitters, whenever a new fossil turns up, they invent a new species name for it.
Right, and what they're really